Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for educational, information, and entertainment. The establishment of Bitcoin as a viable currency with the potential to stick around led analysts to believe other cryptocurrencies can take part in the competition to be the best one. The two leading cryptocurrencies on the planet by market cap are Bitcoin and Ethereum. The third largest is Ripple, which stands apart from them. Here the question arises, what makes Ripple stand out? And why are people interested so much in it, even though Ethereum and Bitcoin are worth a lot more? Ripple acts as a cryptocurrency that is aimed at usage on Ripple's network to swiftly transfer money among dealers and buyers who use different currencies. Ripple is approved by independent workers, and the digital currency that is exchanged is called XRP. An American technology company, Ripple Labs, generated a platform called RippleNet. It is used by banks and financial organizations to transfer XRP rapidly and globally at a lower rate compared to other transfer methods. Traders, recipients, and banks can exchange their local currency for XRP, send coins to local access, and transfer the XRP back to the trader's accepted currency. This helps to reduce transfer time and fees for banks that might not have an immediate connection with a foreign institute. But they both have to be on the Ripple network. Ripple was founded in 2012. However, the work on its notion was in progress from 2004. In 2005, Ryan Fugger started RipplePay.com. It provided protected online payment services to people and was a pioneer in various blockchain currencies. However, it didn't gain much traction. Chris Larson and Jared McCaleb eventually approached Ryan, and together they transformed RipplePay into a digital transfer system. Community consensus then verified transactions as an alternative to miners, making it very not quite the same as Bitcoin. In 2012, work was started on the Ripple transaction protocol. The protocol was able to enable fast transactions and uninterrupted transfers in fiat currencies. The formation of a new value token, XRP, was started to provide the system with enhanced liquidity. By 2014, this system was used by many banks as it was an outstanding solution to settle remittances. Ripple has continuously grown since then. There is no doubt about the facilities that Ripple provides you. It is indeed a genuine company with its real cryptographic financial asset. But that doesn't mean that it is entirely risk-free. Before investing in it, you need to consider all its pros and cons, which might help you decide whether Ripple's a scam or not. The principle of the majority of cryptocurrencies is that they are decentralized, and so they cannot be controlled by any one institute or bank. In this case, the currencies embody a substitute to banks and even governments. In other words, they provide freedom from external control. Moreover, Ripple is completely contradictory as it is a profoundly centralized asset. And for this reason alone, many crypto supporters believe it can be a scam. Ripple is mainly sold to banks as a way to make interbank transactions. For example, worldwide transfers, simpler, safer, and much less expensive for them. In contrast, most other digital forms of money intended to make banks obsolete. So Ripple might noticeably not be a scam, but it still portrays the complete opposite of most systematic cryptocurrencies. All things considered, Bitcoin was invented to free people from the burden of centralized organizations such as banks and governments. Conversely, Ripple is all aimed at centralization, and as everyone knows that they actually control above 60% of their crypto resources. This correspondingly leads to great insecurity and risk because if that 60% is ever released back into the market, it possibly will wipe out the vast majority of profits made by those who have invested in the currency. So far, it doesn't seem as though they have any motive to do something like this, but is it truly something you'd want to be on? So even considering that Ripple is not a scam, you might actually want to consider it before you invest in it, especially if you're not a bank. Apart from all the centralization issue, Ripple is involved in many other dubious businesses. running on top of an XRP distribution ledger, XRPL, with the XRP token. RippleNet claims that it is legally unrelated to XRP ledger. So it cannot be said that Ripple and XRP are the name and ticker of similar cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin and BTC. RippleNet is a payment gateway generated by Ripple, whereas XRP is a detached cryptocurrency. Although the brand leadership owns 60% of all XRP money supply, they claim it is simply a gift. They claim it is simply a gift from the developers of the XRP ledger open source. The chief criticizer of Ripple is Jason Bloomberg, an IT analyst and Forbes expert. He stated that Ripple has all the signs of a scam. Firstly, Ripple denies that it is involved in the XRP project, even though it has created the XRP ledger community and runs it to hide the fact that they supplied millions of XRP, keeping primarily for themselves. Secondly, marketers support Ripple as it has big customers like UBS, NBAD, Santander, Axis Bank, Union Credit, etc. But it has become clear that the majority of these companies are partners, not customers. Some of the companies aren't even paid by Ripple to become partners. Third, the company says that its invention resolves the liquidity issue in cross-currency banking via XRP mediation. However, banks require significant XRP assets to process transactions so that XRP acts as an intermediary. This method doesn't work because banks and other organizations would not like to hold assets in XRP as it is highly volatile. A currency with such fluctuating value cannot become a reliable intermediary at all. Also, storing funds in XRP cannot solve the fundamental issue with money transfers from countries with stabilized local currencies to countries with unstable currencies, as these transactions typically go in one direction only. In addition, American Express, Western Union, and Santander tested Ripple and found that its transfers were not instant, and the payment price was also higher than expected. So these companies decided to not further work with it. Furthermore, Ripple and the XRP are venturing with a doubtful status. For example, in May 2015, Ripple was subjected to authorizations by the American FinCEN. Then, during the hearings in the UK Parliament in May 2018, it was criticized. In June 2018, few investors began to enormously file lawsuits against Ripple. Recently, in December 2020, SEC was ready to file a lawsuit against the company. All this shows that financing an XRP is a pretty risky decision, which is better left to knowledgeable traders and investors. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.